This video is going to be long, so listen up. I'm going to jump right into it. Dragon Ball Super is garbage. It sucks. It's horrible. Now, before you start hating, just listen to what I have to say real quick. The reason it's garbage is... Oh. Alright, the reason it's garbage is because they take no time into what they do. They just throw stuff out and just expect us. They're just shoving these ideas down our throats before we get a chance to chew them. Does that make sense? They're just grabbing a funnel and they're just pouring all this shit into one episode without even giving us the chance to adapt and really get comfortable with it. Let me give you some examples. Alright, so they got the gods, and then I guess Lord Beerus had was it his brother? I think it was his brother. He was kind of chubby. They're trying to make the gods kind of like the Kais. Anyway, so his brother has this idea to do this tournament, but in order to do it, they have to have the Super Dragon Balls or whatever. How does Bulma make a Super Dragon radar in one episode? I think that was all in the same episode. And then the arena's built. She had to find all these Dragon Balls the size of planets. Right? That was all in one episode. Garbage. She made a Super Dragon radar in one episode. How long did it take her to make the original Dragon radars? Like, really? Somebody was like, oh, bro, she just gets smarter. The older she gets, the smarter she gets. I'm like, still, dude, it took one episode for her to make that machine. Like, when she was fixing Android 16 up, that took like 10 episodes. When Cell busted him up, when his head was popped off. Not his head, but some of his head was off. And then I'm talking about how I hate Super.
Show's terrible.
It is terrible. Put on some clothes. But yeah, it took like 10 episodes to fix up 16. Now, but it only takes one episode to make a Super Dragon radar. Really? He's my brother. What else? Yeah, I guess Trunks was fighting an enemy. I saw that episode too. Trunks was fighting someone, and the fight's going on, and he's losing, he's winning, he's losing, he's winning. Out of nowhere, he produces a spirit bomb in one episode. First of all, when did Trunks learn the spirit bomb? Who taught Trunks the spirit bomb? Who? I want to know. Because if that was the case, he could have just used the spirit bomb against the androids and shit. So Trunks makes a spirit bomb in one episode, puts it into his sword. How does that work? They didn't explain any of that. Then he cuts down the enemy. First of all, where did he get all this energy when that world he was in was decaying? They didn't show... You know how they show all the energy flow from the streams and the trees and the clouds and the grass, and you know how they show all that? They showed none of that. So he was getting into it with his enemy, made the spirit bomb, put it in his sword, and defeated this dude all in one episode. You can't tell me that's not garbage. Now people tell me, oh, Greg, they have to switch it up. They can't just make it traditional because Z got repetitive. They can't just make a villain come to Earth and then they have to stop him. Like, that's not what I'm asking. I'm just asking that they take their time into what they're doing. Like, they gave us Battle of Gods when Goku was Super Saiyan God. But then in the Frieza movie, how did Vegeta go Super Saiyan God Blue? whatever you call that stupid shit. How the hell did Vegeta go blue when he never even became a Super Saiyan God? And he was like, oh, I've been a powerful Super Saiyan for so long that I can become blue too. I'm like, no, dude, it doesn't work that way. That's some stupid ass shit. And then what else did they do? In Battle of Gods, Goku was on the other side of the freaking universe. And just because they raised their power level, he can find him. So he uses instant transmission to get all the way back there. Like, in the Cell Saga, he couldn't even find where Namek was. And Namek was like 100 times, not 100 times, like 95 times closer than that other planet he was on. And he couldn't even find Namek. He had to use King Kai's help. So how the hell did he use instant transmission to find Earth from where he was at? Like, the movies are garbage. Not the movies, but the new movies. Nightwing. But, I can't take it anymore. It's trash. And before I even watched the show, my cousin was telling me about it. He's talking about Goku and Vegeta and stuff. I'm like, okay, I don't care about that. I want to know what Piccolo's doing. I said, what's Piccolo doing? He's planting Chi-Chi's crops. What? He's planting Chi-Chi's crops. Okay. This is garbage. I don't know how people like this shit. They cram so much shit into one episode. Well, you know what? Let me talk about Vegeta real quick. Vegeta's a clown. In the movie, he was fucking... What was he doing? Tap dancing? He has no pride anymore. He runs favors for Beerus like he's a servant. Like, whatever happened to Vegeta's pride? Isn't that what made Vegeta special in the first place? Was his pride? Now he's a clown. I mean, it's horrible. I don't even know why people are tripping over this show, because it's nowhere close to Z. And I didn't like GT. I wasn't a fan of GT, but GT is better than this garbage. At least GT, they took their time into what they were doing, instead of just spilling 10 different ideas into one episode. Now they got all these different gods, god forms, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue God, Super Saiyan Rose. First of all, a rose is red, so why the fuck is his hair pink? Now they got all these different Super Saiyan gods. To be honest, I was good with Super Saiyan 2. I was good with that. You know, the only time I'm going to watch Super is I'm curious as to what they're going to do with the Trunks arc. I haven't seen that part yet. I haven't gotten into that. I'm going to watch the Trunks arc from beginning to end. Because I was always hoping they would do something with Trunks. But Vegeta just turning blue out of nowhere. Bulma just making a Super Dragon radar in one day. I don't get it. Trunks forming a spirit bomb and putting it into a sword. Garbage. Hey, you gonna be in this video too? Here's my buddy. Yeah, man. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, Super is trash. Oh, there he is again. There he is, saying Super is trash. Super is trash. Yeah, what was I gonna say? Like, Dragon Ball, love. I didn't need Dragon Ball in my life, but it gets love. The only one I needed in my life was Z. Now, GT I didn't need in my life. Careful, don't knock the camera over. Yeah. It's just, I don't know what else to tell you. That's probably my cue to get out of here. Peace!